Hello and a very warm welcome, and in today's video, probably another rant over to you, my driver, Lewis Hamilton. Now I see myself as an unbiased Formula 1 fan, and hopefully in today's video that will be proved. Yeah, mainly I'm a Formula 1 fan. I'm a massive Lewis Hamilton fan, have been since 2006. 15, 16 years, supported him through thick and thin. But now is the time to call the bullshit out. I'm sick and fucking tired of Lewis Hamilton getting away with it. And it needs to be called out. I've had enough. You support through thick and thin. And I'm calling it now. Straight down the pipe. No bias towards my driver. The media and Mercedes are petrified of Lewis Hamilton. They're petrified to upset him. And I'll give you an example. The media, no mention of that ridiculous, scandalous move on George Russell down the pit straight. They haven't even mentioned it. And all the Lewis Hamilton fans, they're quick to abuse George Russell for getting a strategy spot on. But no mention of Lewis moving on his teammate. It's a criminal act. And if that's Max, anyone else, they get hammered. But for some reason, the media don't want to acknowledge it. They want to talk about Russell should have been a wingman for Lewis. Fuck that, man. Russell wants to be world champion. He's not a Valtteri Bottas. He's got a pair of nuts. And he is the Mercedes future. But the media are petrified of him, and so is Mercedes. Toto Wolff on the radio after every round is embarrassing. We had it at Baku. Sorry for the shitbox, Lewis. And then it's... cameras are not on. Oh, all of a sudden. Oh. And then it's embarrassing. Toto Wolff, he's gone down in my estimation. May go down as an all-time great team principal. All-time bellend, if you ask me. He's never been right since Abu Dhabi. Coming on the radio, sorry for the strategy, Lewis. We tried it. We discussed it this morning. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. I'm sick and tired of it. It can't just be that Russell did a better strategy. Hamilton was actually the better man during the weekend. But Russell got his strategy on point. And it's the same. It's a carbon copy of Abu Dhabi. Lewis in the lead. Could easily pit, doesn't pit, what happens? He gets overtaken. It happened at Abu Dhabi and it happened at Zandvoort. There you have it. So yeah, Lewis has the call, he didn't make the call. And then the expletives on the radio. You guys fucked me, man. I can't tell you how pissed off I am. Once again goes against his motto of we win and we lose together. And then hypocritical comes into it, as he's then praising his team in post-race interviews. I'm sick and tired of it, and he's calling out. And it's just gone under the carpet again. Why? Because it's Lewis Hamilton. And the media, Mercedes, Toto, they're all petrified of him. Lewis Hamilton is an all-time great. He's done great stuff in the sport, but he's not bigger than the sport. Lewis has come, he'll go. And there'll be a next UK star comes along. And that if that is Russell will go, there'll be a next UK star. There's always someone else coming through the pipeline. So yeah, we covered media. Lewis, not bigger than the sport. Apologies on the radio is criminal. Ranted at his team and then praised them. Yeah, I call it how I see it. I am unbiased. I'm not biased towards Lewis. I call him out. I called him out for the Baku bullshit. I'm calling him out again. It's scandalous. Why is there no mention of his ridiculous and quite frankly, I want to be harsh, his ridiculous and quite frankly rookie move on George Russell? That is the number one thing in motorsport that you don't twitch and move. I don't know what he's doing. I've never seen him do something like that whatsoever. He's frustrated. Emotions are high. Losing out to George Russell. But you can't be doing shit like that. I don't care who you are. Whether you're Nicholas Latifi, Max, or Lewis. you do shit like that, you could getting called out by me. Trails Russell by 30 points. Now that bet with my subscriber, he's looking favourite at the minute. So I, therefore, will be wearing a Horner shirt. Hopefully Lewis can turn it round and my subscriber is going to look like a bellend. All great banter. Yeah. And maybe this season will be the first time Lewis does not win one Grand Prix in a year. Since he's been in Formula 1, he's won at least one every single year. That is in huge doubt. I don't think they'll be strong at Monza. Yeah, and you've got these so-called Lewis fans who have actually got big platforms and they don't call it out. They blow smoke up his arse again. Why? Call it out. Why is he going against a team when he has the motto, we win and we lose together? I don't get it. Thought the postman was at my door there. Yeah, we win and we lose together is his motto. Yeah, you guys fuck me, man. I can't believe how pissed off I am. Yeah. And so-called Lewis fans don't call it out. And they also are the ones abusing George Russell. Why are you abusing George Russell when he made a perfect strategy call, in fairness to him? They're so-called F1 fans, if you ask me. They're not real fans. Abusing George Russell. What for? For making the right strategy call. And he ain't going to be a number 2 to Lewis. Yeah. I say it how I see it. Yeah, it's not right. Abusing George Russell is criminal. Not calling him out for the move on the straight is criminal. They don't call it out. Why? Because they're petrified of him. And these fans of Lewis Hamilton just blow smoke up his ass constantly, rather than critique him, criticise him. Yeah, that's how I see it. I'm a Formula 1 fan. I think I'm very unbiased. I don't sit on the fence. I give a straightforward, honest opinion. I say what I feel. Some people are not going to like that. As I did with Daniel Ricciardo a couple of days ago. I absolutely rinsed him. But that's how I feel. I'd never be good in the media, me, because I'm too. I just say it straight. It's dog shit. So what we saw at Zandvoort was a great Lewis Hamilton performance, to be honest, and arguably his best chance of winning a race. But it went tits up. Yeah, Lewis was in the lead. If he'd have pitted, it did look to genius. Max probably had the outright pace, but yeah, he didn't pit. Everyone else pitted for softs. The restart was a joke. If we're being honest, I mean, the restart was abysmal. And then the rant on the radio, abysmal. And moving on your teammate. I mean, even if it was on Max or Leclerc, it would have been criminal. But on your teammate. And no one called it out, which is not right. Comment down below your thoughts. Would love to know. Wow, there we go.